Good afternoon. Today we're going to continue discussing SQL, structured query language. But before we do that, let's discuss how we create a bibliography in R. So here I have, we know that we can either create an R markdown with the tufte template here, this one. Okay, or the simple R markdown file. So let's start first with the only, shall we say, disadvantage with the tufte is that you cannot create a floating table of contents here. But if it does not really concern you, a floating table of contents are only useful for HTML files. Okay, but you can create a table of contents here. But let's first use the ordinary HTML file here. Okay, and then let's let's fix the YAML a bit. So enter and then tab. Okay, HTML document. Okay. Okay, you recall this class? What we have been doing so far? This one. Okay, so in order to save on time, I'll just copy this. Okay, Control C. And here, to save on time, Control V. Okay. There, table of contents true, depth 3, floating true, number sections true. Okay, this one you can actually change. Okay, I'll show you in a while. And then whenever you create a, let's put this here. Whenever you create a floating table of contents, it requires a theme. Okay, so ano ba yung mga available na theme? So far we have used Cerulean. We can have journal. We can use this. Meron pang Flatly. Could you kindly check? Flatly, there are others, no? You can discover on your own what are the different themes for an HTML document. Okay. Then, okay, what else did we include? The bibliography. Okay. Let me just copy that to save on time. And this one we'll also discuss. But let me just, okay, Control V. So the bibliography should be aligned with the output, and link citation so that when you, let me erase this first. When you click on the link, click on the citation, it will link it to the journal article title. Okay, so basically this one, and let's depth of 3. Let's include this. Okay, let's first include here introduction. Okay, and then I'd just like to insert some random text. Are you familiar? Kindly chat please with the lorem ipsum text, random text in Word. Chat please, class. Yes or no? Okay, yes, thank you. All right. You can do that in Word, of course. You can do that in R. Okay, so I'm just going to insert some paragraphs here, and then so that we can put the citation there. So let's install that first. Install the packages, or you can click it here. Packages, install. Okay, and then lorem. Okay, there, class. Let's install lorem. Okay, I won't install it because I have it already. Lorem, and then if you look for lorem, Okay, so click this so that it will be required, or you can just use the p_load. So several ways class to load and install and load your package, Lauren. Okay, so I'll just create here uh, some random text. Okay, lorem, and then there's this function ipsum. Okay, and then paragraphs. Okay, paragraphs is equal to, let me start with just 2. Okay, so here I have now random text in Latin. What am I doing in class? I'm just using this to create some text. So Control C, I'll put it here, Control V. All right. I won't fix anymore. You can actually fix the, but I'll not do that anymore. Okay, that's not really what we want. What I want is just to uh, link my reference here. Okay, you still have the citation bib class? Do you have the reference bib that we created last time? Kindly chat, please. Okay, how many references did we create? How many references, class? 4. Okay, 4. Okay, 4 is okay. Or maybe you can add one more. Let's make it 5, class. So let's make sure that they're different. So I have here the one that I created in the previous class. Okay, this one, reference, I saved it as reference bib. So these are microfinance articles. Okay, article 3, 4, and a book 5, 6. 6 articles here. Okay, class, make it 6. Okay, and then make sure you save it and make sure you remember the uh, file name. I'm using reference 100. Okay, and then let's go back to our RMD file here. Then maybe here too. Okay, then I'll insert here. Maybe just the same text. I'll just copy from here. Just fix it a bit. Okay, okay, enough. It's okay. But that's really not the point of our discussion. Okay, just keep on doing that, class, and just insert some paragraphs anywhere there. Okay, because I ask you to do something. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes to do that. Um, Hello, sorry about that. Okay, siguro that's okay na, no? So siguro lagyan na lang natin ng ano ng class ng headings, no? Okay, so whatever na lang. This is just very random. So I put here there's maybe okay, Lorem 2. Okay, you can do it any way you want, class. Just make this 3, for example, and then para lang Lorem 1. So this is purely laro-laro na lang. And the objective is for us to be able to print the Lorem 2, whatever. And here, Lorem 3. Okay. Okay. This is okay. All right. Now, let's now insert our, let's suppose, the reason why we were not able to print the bibliography is because, of course, I really forgot all about this. It does not make any sense to create a bibliography. Wait lang. It does not make any sense to create a bibliography if you haven't cited it. Okay, so we have to cite it, class. Otherwise, the bibliography will have no sense. So this is my reference. Okay, this one, 6 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy each of them, just the 6 of them. Control C. Sorry, I have 6 all in all. So this is the ID. Okay, Control C. And then I'm going to put it here, cite it in any way, in any place here. Let me first do it here. I start with a bracket and then at, oops, where did it go? Here, Shift at, and then Control V. I'll paste the ID and then close brackets. All right. So what will happen is that here it will cite the reference. Let's assume I'm citing this particular reference. So you do the same for all the others. If you have 5, then I'll do the same for the 5. So I'll give you a few minutes. So kindly do that. Control C, put it anywhere in your, put it here at the end. Bracket, at, Control V, close bracket. Let's go, say here, bracket, at, then I copy my reference. This one. Close. Okay, then here. Control C. Okay, I'm just copying the references and over here for in citation. Okay. And then this one, it's a book. Control C, copy it here, Control V. I forgot the at. Don't forget the at, class, otherwise it will generate an error. There, at, okay. And lastly, let me put it here. and then at, and last is this one. Okay, so what you should put in your bibliography are those that you cited in your text. Doesn't make sense for you to put anything in your bibliography which you did not cite. Okay, I hope that's clear. Okay, Control V. Okay. All right. Okay, now please tell me if you're done. If you have inserted all the references in your .bib file. You've done good. Good. All right. Then we include here. I saved it as reference 100.bib. So I'll use that reference reference 100.bib. Okay. So make sure that you do that. And let's put a here reference or bibliography, however you want. Reference. Okay. So the reference will be placed below the last one here. Okay, good. Okay, so let's double check. Now make sure that check your working directory. My working directory is here, EDA, okay, sorry, EDA SQL. So that's my working directory, that's my project. Okay, and inside that project, inside that working directory is my reference 100. So it's here. Reference 100.bib. So this is my bibtech. Okay. So I'm going to render now the file and make sure that it is saved in the same working directory. Okay. So this is unsaved yet, so it will have to be saved. So when I need this, okay, need and then need to HTML. I'll write here whatever. I just delete 100. Okay. Delete 100 and then save it. And then let's see. Okay, I forgot something to tell you. Okay. But let's see if I'd just like to get your feedback first. Okay, so there you go. Why is it untitled? Did I put a title? I didn't put a title here. So this is my floating table of contents. And you can see here the citation, Sengupta. If I click this class, you can see the reference, right, at the end. If I click this, then it will go to the reference here. And you notice the reference has been alphabetized. Okay, so no need, even if your citation tag is not alphabetized. So, okay. All right. May I have your feedback, class, if you were able to get the reference? Kindly chat yes or no, please. Okay, good.
Sir,
No. Yes.
mine says error in YAML.
Okay, wait sandali lang ha. Okay, okay, so what's same? Andrea, what is same? No?
Yung sa YAML po, sir, pero I don't have YAML code po.
YAML, pero you don't have YAML code. What do you mean by that? This is YAML.
Ay, nakalagay po error in YAML. Yun po.
Sige, sige, I'll stop share. Sino muna? Who raised his or her hand first? Okay, go. Paki-share yung screen nyo, tingnan natin yung ano. Error in YAML. Okay, tingnan natin class ha. Help me decipher this. Yung journal, that's small j, no? Yung theme. Float, okay. Kinukuha yung citations mo, citations.bib.
Sir. Sir.
Sir, what does that mean po?
Itong ano, yung citations.bib mo,
Oh,
this
okay.
spec file.
Sir.
Okay. Guys, sandali lang let's do this one at a time, no? Okay. All right, so go back to the RMD file. RMD file, please. Okay. Yung ano daw, yung sir, two po yung number of what? Number of
Sir, he has
number of
number
sections.
_sections and number section. Di po ba
Oo,
dapat
yeah,
number
yeah.
sections lang?
Yeah, only one. Okay, pag nare-repeat yung isang ano, mag-error talaga yan. Okay? That's good. Okay, what else? Sige, wag mo na init, wag mo na. Ayan, init mo na yan. Sige. Ayan, I think okay na yan. There you go. Okay,
Thank you,
meron
sir.
tayong ano. We have a floating table of content. Please click reference dun sa upper right. Click mo na. Yan. Click that please, yung reference. Baba. Go down. Reference. Yung yan. Ayan, okay? So there you go. Okay, apat yung linagay mo, no? Okay. All right. Sige. Okay, thank you. That's good. It's good. Next one.
Sir.
Me po, sir.
Sige. Please share your screen, please. Okay, what's good about this exercise is that we learn, no? In fact, the others were the ones who pointed out not dalawang beses na only number of sections. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, HTML document, dapat may colon yan. POC true, depth, float. Yung bib, mali yung bib citation mo. Dapat citation.bib, no? So you rename that. Dapat .bib lagi.
Okay po, sir.
Rename mo siya. Sige, rename mo muna yung file. Sige, open your
Fine.
open
Okay.
your working directory. Sige, ganito na lang. Open that. Open yung bib citation. Yung nasa taas, nasa tab.
Here?
Yan. Open that. And then save as mo. Sa taas. Save as. How did you save that? Up. Sa
I
taas.
think iba po, sir, yung sa amin. Kasi nasa dati, ano po
Ayan,
ito.
yan. Save as. Sa save as basta.
Ayun.
Save as. Then, saan na? Save as
Ito
natin. Asan na? Hindi ko nakikita ang save as.
Wait lang po, sir. I think yung share screen ko is hindi full screen. Wait lang po, sir.
Save as mo, citations.bib. And save it in the same working directory, in the same
Okay.
folder. Yan.
Ito po.
Save saan?
Dito din po.
Citations.bib. Where?
Yes po.
Same yan?
Dito po.
Are you sure in the same working directory? Okay.
Citations.bib
Sige.
din po yung folder.
Folder? Asan na yung RMD file mo?
Yung sa ESQ po.
Dapat kasi yung RMD file mo at saka yung citations mo in the same place. No?
Okay po.
Okay. I-save mo muna
Save
anywhere.
ko muna, sir. Okay po.
Wag sa citations bib. Diyan lang sa ano.
Okay po. I'll change lang po muna, sir.
Sige. Okay. Then try that, no? Tapos baguhin mo yung pangalan ng ano. Change the name dun sa ng bibliography. It should be citations.bib. Dapat laging .bib, no? Okay, next. Who's next? Sam, were you the one? Ikaw ba yun kanina?
Sir, I was able to...
Okay, good. Sige. Okay, any other questions, class? Okay, so this should already solve the issue of bibliography, no? That your bibliography should be present. Okay. All right, let's do something more. Let's add on to it, class. Okay, so let me get back control of the screen. Okay, so, of course, this is what's happening. Okay, this is journal type. You can use Flatly, you can use the others that we use, Cerulean. Okay, there are others, no? And you can experiment on that and try to see what looks good or what do you think is best for you. Now, you notice the numbering. This is 1.1, this is 1.1.1, this is 1, then 2. Then is it possible to make this 1 and then A and then 1 and then small a? Okay, you got what I mean, class? So let's say 1 first, 1, and then A, and then number 1, and then A, small letter A. Okay, that can be done. Okay, that can be done, but our markdown does not support that automatically. So we will have to include this. So let me just share with you this one. Okay, this. We have to include this code header / includes. Okay, so this is for 3 levels, 3 subsections, Control C. So let me share that with you. And okay, let's put it in our document. If you want to change the number section, okay, let's go here. I'll go here, Control D. Okay, so this is for / renew command, then the section for the first one, that's Roman, and then the section alpha, that's alphanumeric subsection, and then renew command again, the subsection. Okay, so you notice the section, that's the first level, the subsection, that's the second, the subsection, that's the third. Okay, it's Arabic. Okay, subsection. So it's easy really to follow. Okay, so let's do this again. Same thing. Let's see if that's why I did a 3-layer. Okay, let's see if it will work even if we have here number sections too. Let's see if there will be a conflict. Okay, so let's knit again. Site proc. Okay. All right. So notice that it did not follow this. Okay. Either I made a mistake here or it's possible that it's conflicting with this. Okay, so let's remove this. I'm going to comment this out. Okay, so that it will not be run. Okay, and then try C. Okay, so we still have a problem. Nawala yung, I lost my number. Okay, number section, but this did not run. Okay, maybe I made a mistake here. Okay, but anyway, class, let me check this. I know there's a dash here. Okay, but let me see.
Sir,
Let me check, class. Yes?
sir, yung number sections niyo po, nagka-hashtag po or yung number sign po. Kaya po ata di gumagana.
Saan?
Yung sa number sections, yung sa YAML po,
Wait.
nakaharang po yung knit po. Ayun po. Yung number sections po, nagka-hash yung number sign.
Oops, sorry. Did it work in your case? Saan siya?
Ayun po,
Nag-doppler.
yung
Okay.
under theme po.
Pero comment lang to eh. comment lang siya. So,
Okay, sorry po.
dapat no problem to, no? Okay, anyway, sige, I'll delete this, no? Just like this class, no? Pag comment yan, R will just gloss over that, no? Okay, sige, tanggalin ko init natin. Wala pa rin, no? Sige, class, sorry, I'd like to check this. This was working before, no? I reviewed some of my files, then I was looking for this, so nakita ko siya. Tapos, but it used to run. I'm not sure why. Maybe I made some mistake here. But this is how you do it. I might have a syntax error here. Kasi alam ko may dash to eh. I know there's a dash here. Let me see. Site proc and okay, I still don't get it. I don't have it. Okay, so let me double check that class. But this definitely this is the correct code. I'm not sure if I had to install a particular package for this because this is not automatic with R Markdown. I must have installed a particular package in order for this to work. But let's I don't want to decipher that now because I'll be taking a lot of time. So, but just be aware that we have this, okay? And I'll just put back here the number underscore sections. Okay, true. I just put it there. Okay, and then just retain this. Okay, for future, which means that I will have to check this. All right, now let me run this again. Neat. And then it will now give back the print back the okay there. Okay, now you notice class one more thing. You notice that the bibliography is not in APA format. Carl, Robert, Ashley, etc. That's not in APA format. APA format is, let me see if I have the, I have to trial one. Is this what we made a while ago? Okay, I think this one, what I did in the other section. Okay, let me, okay, let me knit this. Knit. Okay. Okay, take a look at this class. Take a look at the references here. It's cal, comma, r, dot. Okay. You notice that the first name is only it's only the first letter. So this is different from the one that we just did. In your case, take a look if it's APA format, and kindly chat please class if it's APA format, yes or no. Yes or no, please, if what you have there is APA format. Some, are you sure APA format? I'll go back here first. Delete 100. And then I'll run this, knit this. Okay, I should have just accessed the file, the rendered file. Okay, so we have here in the references. Okay. So it's not APA format. As I said, Robert here is spelled whole, and this one is not written as family name, comma, first name. You notice that in this format, only the first name is written family name first, and then first name complete, and then first name, family name, first name, family name. So this is not APA format. But in your paper, in your research paper, in your thesis, you'll be required APA format. That's easily done in our Markdown. So I'll show you. I'll tell you first how this is done, but I will have to, in order for us to save on time, I'll have to give you the file already. So please go to Zotero. Google natin Zotero. Citation styles, okay? Zotero citation styles. Enter. And then please go here, Zotero style repository. Zotero.org/styles. Okay, this one. Click this one. Okay. And then here you can type APA, American Psychological Association. APA. Lolo ko tong ano. APA. APA. Okay. Oops. What's happening to my mouse? Nagbabuffer pa. Ang tagal. APA. There you go, class. APA 7th edition na tayo. No? So you'll have to download this and do something about it. Okay. But take a look, class, at the sample of an APA bibliography. Hisakata, R, Nishida, S, and Johnson, A. And then the year is in open and close parentheses, and then the title. Okay, so you can see that it's different from the one that we had in our bibliography, the BibTech. Okay, so this one, class. This is the standard for APA. So you'll have to download this, the link, but I'll just share this with you now. Okay, because it will be an XML file, and you'll have to remove the XML file extension and change it into a CSL file. Okay, so but for now, let me just okay, share with you. Okay, so this one, it should be here in my EDA, and this one, APA 7th edition, there. Ilan ba siya? 83 kilobytes lang, maliit lang, small. Okay, there you go, class. So please download this and save it in the working directory, where you have your RMD file and your BibTech file. Okay, and then once you save it there, we will now modify our YAML a bit and include this. Let's include this one. Let's where's this one? Here. Let me show this. Okay, this is citation style language, and make sure that the one that I shared with you, the APA 7th edition, that citation style language is inside the same working directory. Okay, and this will convert your bibliography into an APA format, which is required in your paper. should have copied it here. Here. Control V. There. Okay, now my reference is not in APA format. So by including this one, the citation style language, APA 7th edition, which we got from Zotero, okay, then if I once again knit this, before I knit that class, take a look at how the citation is done. Okay, Fernando 2004, Wooler, Danford, it gives it the Wooler, Danford, Woodworth, the family names, okay? Where's the other one? This is Otero, 1999. Let's see how it will differ. Carl, Kant, Mordock, 2009. Let's see if it will change, this one, especially with the several authors. Okay, so let me now, I hope you have articles with several, the ones with several authors. If I knit this now, knit to HTML. Okay, so it's knitting. Okay, site proc. Okay. There you go, class. There was a change in how the citation was written. May comma na siya, no? Kanina wala. And if I go to reference class, now see Carl R. Demurguk A. Morduk J. Okay, and then the year is in open and close parentheses, and then there. So this is now your APA format, which is needed for your thesis paper. Okay, kindly chat, please, if you got it. Okay, good, good. Yes, good. All right, so I hope this has helped you for your first case. And of course, the next cases will also be done this way. Okay, which means, class, that I don't want to see an HTML output or a PDF output that are 500 pages, 700 pages. I've received outputs like that before, where the student printed even, let's say, it printed the file name and it printed the file itself, the data, and the data had 10,000 rows. Of course, that will appear in your knitted file. Okay, so be very clear about what you want to appear in your paper. Okay. By the way, class, I forgot to do this. Let me go back here a bit. So let's say I'm going to insert here a Control Alt I, a code chunk. Okay. So I said that it's best to give this a name. Okay, so let's suppose I'm going to lorem ipsum paragraphs is equal to 5. Okay, suppose let's do that here. Now, if you take a look at this gear, this code chunk options here, there are several options here. Okay, so for example, you can write here the name, lorem. Okay, no need to type here. You can type here, class. Okay, and then the output here. You have options here. Number one, show output only. So which means that when I do this, echo is equal to false. Okay, it will not show the code, it will show the output. Okay, echo is equal to false. Okay, so whatever you get here, it will print it out. Okay, and then here, show code and output here, echo is equal to 2. It will show both of this. This one, the code, and the result of this one. Okay, let's just make it 3 paragraphs. Okay, and then others, class, others. So this one you can also show nothing. Okay, show nothing means you run the code, okay, but you don't show the code itself, and you don't show the output. Okay, show nothing here. Don't run the code. So there are two things here. Show nothing, don't run the code. Show nothing, run the code. Okay, and then here show output only. And then here, sometimes when you run the code, you might have warnings. Okay, so here I'll just put show, maybe show code and output. So echo is equal to true. And then sometimes there are packages that give us warning. So I'll put here warning is equal to false. Don't show any warning. Okay. Show messages. Sometimes when you, especially when you're installing a package, then sometimes there will be messages shown. And we can click this, warning is equal to false. Okay, then you have other options here, page tables and custom figure size. Okay, so I'll click apply. All right, and then okay, just that's what I wanted to show you about the code chunk. And then if I need this, okay, since I chose here, echo is equal to true. Okay, it means it will show the code, and then it will also show the result. Okay, so I'll knit this, knit to HTML. And you can see that after lorem 3, okay, output file, delete 100, that means, okay. So after lorem 3, what do I have? Here, class, you have the code and you have the output here, 3 paragraphs there. If you recall, this was my 4th one. And then also, if I click this class, it will bring me to this one. Okay. All right. So there are other things that my suggestion is when you do this, use the tooth tape. Use the tooth tape. But there are some limitations for tooth tape, especially the HTML. Tooth tape does not support the floating table of contents. So that's why in tooth tape you cannot use the floating. Okay. This one you cannot use for tooth tape, even in the HTML. Okay, so walang ganun, you can put table of contents, of course, but you cannot use the table of contents through. You cannot use the floating table of contents. Okay. All right. So, any questions, class? Kindly feedback, please, if clear so far. Clear so far, ba, class? Okay, good. Good. In fact, class, you may later on, I may or I may not be your advisor in your thesis. For my advices, I would normally advise them to use RMD file. Okay, but if not, maybe your advisor will not really require you to do that. Of course, you can just use Google Docs, Google Drive. But I encourage you to do that, class. I encourage you to use this and then create a GitHub repository. Put the RMD file there and the BibTeX file, etc., and then make it available to your group mates so that everyone can edit, can put their contribution to your RMD file. Okay, and it pays good also because okay, you can have the plot here already. The output, you don't have to be copying plots. And of course, you can also give numbers or names to your figures, your plots in RMD. That would be very easy. Okay, so that being said, class, let's now. Okay, may nag-yes na ba? Yes, clear. Okay, good. Thank you so much for your feedback. Now let's go to our sequel, please. Let me just delete some of this because it has become quite heavy. Okay, so many references already. Okay, let's go to our SQL. Okay, make sure first that in your packages you have already loaded tidyverse. Okay, that will also load your dplyr and your ggplot2, and also your NYC flights. Kindly check first, so that later on, NYC flights. I think it was in this section that we were running filter, and I wasn't able to generate the output. Okay. And then after our classes, I checked. Only to realize that my dplyr was not loaded. So that's why it didn't run. Okay, so just to make sure that it's okay. So NYC flights, okay. All right, so let's go back. Let's just check, class. Make sure that you have access already to your flights data set. Let's view this. I won't run it anymore because I have it here, flights. Okay. And then our first problem was, may I know, class, what was the last code that we did in class? Could you kindly copy paste the code that we did so that I know where to begin? Code, please. Last code natin. Okay, thank you. Okay, Alaska flights, the first one. All right. So, quick review, class. SQL, structured query language, we're able, using the SQL codes, functions, we're able to manipulate your data, create a data out of our data using several functions like filter, summarize. This is from dplyr. This is used for data wrangling or data manipulation or data transformation. So we began last time with the with this, okay? And we're creating this object, Alaska flights. Okay, let me redo this. Okay, Alaska flights, we're going to create this object, and we know that we have to make it, we have to put in the assignment operator. Everything to the right will be represented by Alaska flights. Then we said that we start with flights data set. And then what do we do then? From this flights data set, okay, Control Shift M or Command Shift M, your pipe operator, which means and then. And then what? Shift Enter to go to the next line. And then we said we use filter. So filter is used when you would want to use based on a parameter, based on your variable, your column, delete some of your rows. So we're filtering here, open parentheses, the feature or the variable that we want to be filtered is the carrier. And we said last time, we can write this flights $ and then carrier. We can do that here. But that will be redundant because R already recognizes flights. So no need to be redundant about it. Carrier and then double equal to, okay? We learned that if we use equal to, it will be wrong. Equality is used in equations, which we're going to use in some instances here, but not in this case. Carrier is same as, and then AS. Okay. Now, for some of you, it did not run also. I think also that maybe that's why you have to check if your dplyr is loaded. Okay. So I'll be asking for your feedback if this run. But let me first clean my environment. I have a lot of objects here already. I'll clean this first. Starting from a clean slate. Okay, my environment is empty. So if I run this, okay, this one, Control Enter, and then this object is created here, Alaska Flight 7843. Last time we validated this. We said that how many flights are coming from New York to Alaska? We use the table function. This will give us a cross tabulation. Flights, dollar, we would want to check the carrier there. We did this last time, Control Enter, and you can see here a cross tabulation, tabulation of the different carriers and their frequencies. 7843. 7843 is the object that we created. 7843 is the frequency count of the flights going to AS. Okay. May I have your feedback, please, if you were able to get this? Any problem about that? Yes or no, please, so that I know if we can help somebody out who's having a problem with that. So waiting for your feedback, class. Only one answer so far. Thank you, Vince. How about the others? About the others, 24 all in all, tapos apat pa lang yung nag-respond. No problem, no problem. Only 4 out of 24. That's a very small participation rate. Okay, waiting for the others. Because I need to know also if I'm going too fast. If I'm going too fast, then it doesn't make sense for me just to keep on going and you're not able to follow. That's why I keep on asking for your feedback, and I appreciate your feedback. So if you need me to slow down, then I will slow down. Okay, the objective is for us to learn. So far, you have not even 50% class, 11 only. 11 have signified their response, have responded. I hope you're not just saying yes just for the sake of saying yes. I hope you're really coding on your own. Okay, a few more seconds, class. Baka 50% man lang tayo ng responses. Ano pa tayo? 12, 13 pa yung hindi nagre-respond. Okay. Last 10 seconds. Kasi if you delay in responding, class, you're delaying the whole class talaga. Kasi hindi ako maka I can't proceed if there are questions that remain hanging. No
Sir,
problem.
sorry po.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
Saan po galing ulit yung table na nasa console?
Table.
Yan po, sir.
Nag-code tayo. Ito, table. Table and then flights, dollar carrier. And then when you run this in the console, this will appear. Okay, did that answer your question?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions, class? Okay, all right, let's continue. This time, I'll give you a few seconds, just a few seconds, class, because this is similar. Oops. Didn't want you to see the answer. Okay. So I'll share this question. Control C. Just make sure to complete the code chunk. Okay, there, class. Create an object called Portland flights to include all flights from New York City. So we're not filtering here the origin, okay, because in the flights data set, okay, the feature or the verb, the variable origin is the name of the variable for the airports. Okay, Newark, EWR, JFK, and LGA. Okay, so I copy this. Once again, Alt minus. For the assignment operator, again, use flights dataset, Control Shift N. Shift Enter here. And then once again, we're going to use filter. Okay, so this is very easy, class. Since we're filtering, once again, this is destination to include. Sorry. Apologies, we did not use destination a while ago. So this one, class, to Portland, this one can be found here in the variable dest, this one. These are the airports, okay, from New York City to the following airports. And might as well, class, take a look at the table of flights, dollar. We need the destination. Here, dest. Okay, and we would want to know how many flights were there going to PDX, which is Portland. PDX here. PDX here, plus 1942. Okay, we expect 1,942 flights from New York City to Portland. So what do we do here, class? In the interest of time, class, let's do this. The destination, we're going to use the destination is equal to then PDX. So that one, class. Okay, kindly run that, please. And then tell me how many observations are there in Portland flights. One nine four two, Vince, thank you. How about the others? Bettina, thank you. Did the others get 1942? Yes, good. Good. Okay, 1942, which conforms to, which agrees with the table here, diba? In PDX dito, the one that we showed a while ago, 1942. So you should be getting 1942. In fact, if I run this, okay, then I'll have here, Portland flights. If I click this anywhere here, it will now view this Portland flights. And true enough, 1942. 1942. The rows, the columns will still be the same. We're not removing any of the columns. Later on, we'll learn about that. It's more of mutating, okay? That's adding, but selecting will now be removing some columns that we do not need. The function select. And then let's try to look at the destination. Okay, the destination is all PDX here. Okay, up to the end, PDX. Okay. All right. Thumbs are we okay, class? Kindly feedback, please. Yes. Yes or no? If we're okay so far, good. Thank you. All right. Good. I hope you're able to follow along. All right. Next activity, class. I'll give you a few minutes, a few seconds only for this. But this time, this is more difficult. Okay, because we now have to filter several variables. Control C. Please copy this in your code chunk. Okay, what are we being asked here? We only want departure, so origin, JFK only. Those planes that came from JFK and not EWR nor LGA. And then either going to BTV Vermont or shuttle SEA. Also, those that departed in the months of October, November, or December. And call the object BTV, shuttle, flights, fall. Fall is the autumn, October, November, December. Okay, so let's copy this, Control C, Control V. So this is the name of our object, Alt minus. Okay, start first with the basic ones. Okay, and then of course we use the flights object, flights, fly, okay, there, tab. Okay, and then the very powerful pipe operator. Okay. I haven't given you an example where we're not going to use a pipe operator. And for this type of a problem, wow, it can be very difficult. Okay. Shift enter, and then again, class. What do we do, class? Filter again. Filter. All right. So let's take a look at this one by one. So we have several things that we need to filter. Number one, departed from JFK. So the departure, the name of that variable class is origin here. Where's origin? Or here, class origin. That's the name of the variable. And we can get the table of EWR of origin, and it will spell out all the flights coming from JFK, EWR, and LGA. However, the answer that we will get there will not be the same as the one we will do here, because there are other conditions here. Okay, so first let's use that origin is equal to, sorry, equal JFK, capitalized JFK. Okay. All right. Next, we have another filter. Okay, and I put and, shift enter. So what's next? Heading to BTV or shuttle. So that means our destination, DEST is either BTV, okay, or now for our class, take note please, shift bar. It's not ampersand, okay, because it's or what? Or destination equal to shuttle. Then, and notice that this is one. This is one. This is one filter. Okay, so we have to put this in parentheses. This one. So and this whole one is a filter. Okay, I hope you got it. Anyway, put a space here to make it more readable. Okay, then what do we have next, class? We have another one. Okay, the month. So that one will be coming from the variable month. Okay, and what will be the condition, class? I'll put here another and, enter, the month, and month, class, small letters only. Month. What do you suggest that we do here, class? Month should be what? You notice that it's putting X marks here because our code is not yet complete. So, for example, this one, it's it's saying that this one is unmatched. Okay, but if I put something here, okay, that will go away, this X here, because it now has a partner here. But this is not a done, class. Month will be what, class? What do we do with the month? Any suggestion? Okay, time flies so fast. Any suggestion, class, about that? Very simple, October, November, December. If you take a look at our, okay, there's an answer here. By number, yeah, what do you mean by number? What do I put here? That's the question. What do we put here? If you take a look at the month class, diba? 1 hanggang up to what class? Hanggang 12. So that's easy. How do you put October, November, December here? Okay, but 10 to 12 should be greater than or equal to 10. Diba, class? Simple lang yan, di ba? Greater than or equal to 10. So that should be include 10, 11, or 12. So nothing fancy about that. It's basic arithmetic only. Okay? Don't have to identify 10, 11, 12. You can use this operator, greater than or equal to. All right, so kindly run this class. Kindly run this. So fast the time. Okay, run that, please. And how many flights, how many observations do you get? How many flights from New York to 1192? Are you sure? 11, yeah, sorry. I was thinking of another problem. Only BTV and shuttle, okay? Only BTV and shuttle. If we take a look here at, no, we cannot use that because we cannot just add BTV and SEA because we have other filters here. Okay, so let me just run this and then we get, yeah, you're correct. Thank you, 1192. That's very good. 1192. Okay, good class. Okay, so I'd like to ask for a bit of a little permission just to extend by 1 or 2 minutes. But if you need to go, please go ahead, just for recording purposes. Okay. All right. Now, how about this class? By the way, class, you don't have to use and always. You can do this. You can skip and. Okay, so just copy that, the one that you did, and then replace and with comma. Just the same. It's the same. Comma, comma. So you replace the 2 ampersands with comma and try to maybe create this object, fall one, and then see if they're the same. Just copy the previous code and then replace the ampersand with comma and comma. And then we'll get the same answer. Okay, because R will read that the same way as with the ampersand. All right, how about this class? Control C. Just to put us on the same page as the other section. Okay, we're going to filter rows for flights that didn't go to. This time, it did not go to BVT, so this should be BVT. Or shuttle, SEA. Okay? So how do we do that? Oops. Anyway, this one. So once again, the name is not BTV C. So we start with flights and then, okay, once again, we use filter class, filter. But this time, how will we filter? Include everything except BVT and SEA. So how do we do this? Filter, this has something to do with the destination, right? So destination, then let's start first with either BVT or destination equal to SEA. SEA. I lock codes here, okay. This one is we filter destination is equal to BVT or SEA. Now what we do is, okay, this is the filter. We put everything in parentheses, and then we say not here. Not, and close this. So take a look at this class, how we did this. Filter, so first we're saying BTV or SEA, right? BVT or SEA, and then negate it. Not either of this class. Not either of this. Okay, so what the result will be, the total from the flights, 435,000 minus the flights going to BVT minus the flight going to shuttle. So how many class? How many? Okay, if you're still here, how many did you get? Will you kindly chat your answer, please? 430, 1, 2, 3. Let me see. What did I get? What am I getting? 430, 1, 2, 3. Okay, did you get the same class? 430, 1, 2, 3.
Sir, question po.
Yeah?
BVT po talaga siya na hindi na po BTV?
Ay, oh, wait mali ako, ano? Hindi pala, ano? And what did the problem say here? Oo, hindi Vermont, di ba? Pareho lang yun, di ba? So, mali ako dito. Wait, not here. BTV siya. Sorry, class. Not BVT. Because it's the same problem actually, but this time, not that one. Okay. And maybe there's a city called BVT. That's why you have an answer. Okay, so be careful. That was my error. You're correct. Thank you for asking that question. So it should be, okay, no, not that one. What was it? Ano ba? BTV. Okay. Mali naman ako dito. BTV dapat. BTV. Di ba BTV, ano? So here it should be BTV. Okay. My apologies. BTV. Okay, so if we run this, yeah, it should be less. Kasi 426 yata, 42 something. Okay, so running error. What happened here? Object dash not found. That's strange. So, ano mali ko dito, class? BTV. Tama, BTV. Okay, let me just... Okay. I'll end here, class, and then I'll just share one thing with you. Control Enter. Yeah, 426 na. Tama na ako. Yan. Okay, and I'll just for you to think about this. Okay. How about this, class? I want you to explore this one. Control C, and then chat. Control V. Okay. Take a look at that, class. Destination is not not BTV. Destination is not shuttle. If we run that, what will happen? You'll go back to you'll have all the flights, okay? And we'll discuss this next meeting. So there's something wrong with this code, okay? So this ends our discussion for today, class. I hope you